Hey there, YouTube. Crypto Force here again, bringing you another daily dose of crypto. And today I want to talk about a little known cryptocurrency that has crept into the top 50. I believe right now it's currently 36 overall as far as market cap goes. This company's name is Voxel. And what really got me thinking about this was, and oh yeah, by the way, if you hear a bunch of heavy panting, I'm watching my cousin's dog, so don't pay attention to that. But anyways, this company Voxel, today on the news, they stated Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, became the world's richest man. It's official. He is worth over $100 billion due to the rise in Amazon price from Black Friday sales. So that made me think about Voxel because a couple months ago when I was doing a lot of research on cryptocurrencies, I ran across Voxel, and I'll get into the tie that it has with Jeff Bezos here in a minute. But first of all, what Voxel is, it's a platform, and it allows anybody anywhere to create, share, and play virtual reality games. And you can do all this without writing a single line of code because they have a marketplace on Voxel that you can download other creators' content from. So, I know this year at Black Friday, if you go to Walmart, they have these $5 virtual reality goggles, and Samsung's pretty big in virtual reality right now. There's a lot of, and Apple's getting into it, so a lot of people are starting to move towards virtual reality, which is probably, the next phase of gaming, if you will, in my opinion. But so what Voxel does, it's a marketplace. You can also create the content, and you can do it seamlessly with the blockchain. So this is a 100% virtual reality driven cryptocurrency. Now, the founder of Voxel is this gentleman right here. His name's Hal Minor, and sorry, we'll go to this page first. This talks about the development team and Hal Minor right here, who's an investor in it. And I found this article right here. I'll put in the link to it in the description below. But it talks about the rise and fall and rise again of CNET founder Hal Minor. Now, he did invent CNET, which was eventually purchased by Microsoft for like $70 billion, but he got out of it way before that, so he did not make the billions off of it that he could have. He also invented Salesforce.com, which eventually became a billion-dollar company. There again, he got out early. But he was on a project with Merrill Lynch with Jeff Bezos back in '93, I think it says somewhere here in this article. And, so he did work with Jeff Bezos. Now, does he have contact with Jeff Bezos now? I have no idea. Later on, it talks about when he founded CNET, Paul Allen, the co-founder of Microsoft, which is a multi-billionaire, he backed Hal Minor, so his projects. So this guy's really well connected. He is, for all intent and purposes, a genius of sorts. Later on in here it talks about he went through a divorce. I guess he was in some major depression for like several years, wound up losing like all kinds of stuff between, just really bad investments, buying crazy amounts of $1 million artworks, thoroughbred horses and all this stuff, trying to get out of this depression he's in. But he's back, and, this Voxel idea with cryptocurrency really has him interested in it. So, I'm not saying Voxel is something you need to jump out and buy right now, and the reason being, if we take a look here at the actual price action, if we go back to January of last year, January, March, somewhere around there, April right here, April last year, it ICO'd around 67 cents. It immediately went straight down, and sorry about this graph here that tells you all the information in this little box. It's kind of annoying, but anyways, so it ran around down here at a penny and sub pennies for several months, and then in June, when all the cryptocurrency spiked back up, it jumped up to around 11 cents, and it has woken up and come back alive. I mean, it was back at 11 cents earlier today. Currently, right now, it's about 9.7 cents, and it is a fairly low circulating supply, so I would consider this kind of a small cap because there's only 210 million circulating supply, and that's also the max supply. And those coins were mined. So the coins were mined. There's only 210 million of them in existence, so that's a big plus for this. Now, they are pretty active as far as they got their beta stuff going on. They've got some actual working virtual reality renderings you can download, stuff to that effect. So, is there a future for voxels? I think there is. As far as do I own any? I do not own any voxels. I think it is an interesting idea. I think though, if we look at the price, it's gone up drastically, increased in the last couple days. So it'll probably, like, it's down 18% right now. So it could probably go down a little more before I would think about buying in. But overall, I think it could, if it the right team gets together with it, which they may have the right team. I know Hal Minor, he's a big player, so maybe that's enough of a catalyst to really kick this thing off. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. They really do have a good website. They explain this whole thing really well, and there's 2 different websites for it. I'll put both of them in the links in the description below. But they have VOXELS.com, and then they also have the Voxel.com. And do your own research. Let me know what you think about Voxel. If you have any more information about it, what's your opinion of it, just put your your comments in the comment section below. And you want me to talk about anything else, just stick them in there as well. And as always, guys, hope you guys are doing great trading Bitcoin. Most of the market's looking really good. Altcoins have relatively gained back and surpassed a lot of their highest prices here in the last couple weeks, especially the last couple days. So remember, guys, don't panic sell. Good luck out there trading. Hopefully every one of us in this decentralized cryptocurrency world will make a fortune and be able to make out, since we probably didn't get involved in Bitcoin when it was pennies on the dollar. $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2009 right now is worth $100 million. So that's it's kind of unfathomable. It makes me kick myself, but anyways, if I knew the lottery numbers, I'd play them right now. So anyhow,